So hey you guys, yesterday I went to see the Avengers. Okay, this is Black Panther. I went to see the Avengers, Infinity Wars, and what did I think of it? Well, I was amazed. It is brilliant. It is fantastic. Yes, it has its little faults, but the little tiny little faults. I am blown away. This is going to be a spoiler-free one. I'm going to do a spoiler-filled one later in the week, so that you can all go see it and then come back and watch it with me. It's really difficult to talk about it without spoiling it. So it's one of those things I have to dance around and try not to say anything about anything. But it's got everybody in there, and everybody gets a fair run of it. Some people have criticised some of the characters of getting kind of like out of character. They don't do quite like their normal parts. But I don't think so. I think there are a couple of bits where I'd read this before I went to see it, and so when I was watching it, I was looking for it, and I kind of picked a couple of moments where, yay, nay. I think the Russo brothers have done a great job. I think they have taken what could have been a disaster, because I mean, you think about it, you've got a lot of characters to fit in there. They've cleared out. They know the strengths of these characters. They have obviously sat and looked and thought, right, that is a strong character. We'll use that for that. And even though some characters maybe aren't doing majorly important things, they are still doing things that are important to the plot. I think the standout characters in this are probably Thor, Doctor Strange. I think Benedict Cumberbatch was brilliant in this, and his rapport between him and Tony Stark is brilliant. That's all I'll say about that. I don't want to go into too much detail about who ends up with what and where, but the little bit of banter between them near the beginning is brilliant. This really does feel like a comic book main event kind of thing, you know, that like they do. And I was totally blown away by this yesterday. I will say, if I have any criticisms, I suppose the criticism I have is that some of the filming, they have this thing for fight scenes being way too close up. And it's a problem with a lot of films. There are a few scenes where I thought if they'd have just stepped back and you'd have seen, like, it would have been wow. You know, moments where you look and you think, that's breathtaking. But it has everything. Everything works. It's got everything in there. It's got action, adventure. It's got tragedy. It's got romance. It's got bits that will break your heart. It's got bits that will make you cry with laughter. It is brilliant. There is. I need to go see it again before I do my spoiler one. I'm going to try and go see it again, because I just want you guys to know you really need to go and see this IMAX. It was breathtaking. Special effects wise, I mean, wow. They've created new worlds. And there is Thanos as a completely CGI character. He's breathtaking because you can see hairs on his back. It sounds weird, but there's a bit where he stood and you could see the way the light reflects off on. It was just, there was moments where I was just like, wow, that is brilliant. Yeah, they have a lot to deal with, a lot to put out there, and I think they pulled it off. This is an A+. This cannot be anything else than that. This is the perfect superhero movie. I know a lot of people out there are going to get a bit bored of them, and you see this one, it asks lots of questions to it. There's lots of bits that people will be debating for years, even not to do with the sequels. But there's moments here where you go, oh, does that mean this and does that mean that? And yeah. And I can't go into too much of it because it will spoil it. But like I say, it's an A+. It's an A++, if anything. This is a film that we've been waiting for. And the people that are making Star Wars, you need to go out and look at this, because this is how you do a plot. You build a plot so that for your next film, you have questions that need to be answered. Yeah? And you don't have to answer them, but you leave stuff there so that people go, oh my, I need to see the next one. There you go. That's all I can say about this. It is breathtaking. Everything's brilliant in there. Just go see it. Go see it in IMAX. I didn't see it in 3D because 3D to me sometimes takes the colour out of it and I don't like it. But IMAX, it was breathtaking. There's bits where you'd be blown away by it. There you go. That's my little bit about it. Like I say, later in the week, When I've been to see it again, I will do one with the spoilers because I want to get it all straight in my head for things that I want to talk about. Yeah? So, if you've enjoyed this, please do leave some comments and things at the bottom. Subscriptions will be fantastic. I hope you all have a great day, a great night, and I will see you all soon. Right, I need a cup of tea. Get the kettle on.